Welcome back, friends and family and members. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Automation Empire. Right. So in the last episode, things went ridiculously well. I'm really happy with the setup that we've now got going on. In fact, I actually think that we are doing too well. Almost as if that's not possible. But we are doing pretty darn well. That is for absolutely certain. The steel plates that we started manufacturing in the last episode, it's just working. It's working an absolute flippin' dream at the moment. So there's absolutely nothing to complain about there whatsoever. What I want to do in this episode is get research done. I'd like to very much start work on. Well, in fact, I actually want to fully unlock the train. Also, oil derrick, that might be possible. Let me have a quick little look at the gold fuel recipe. That is gold and coal. Okay, I mean, that might very well be possible to combine. If we've got gold chilling out over here, then you never know, it might be possible. Right, what we're gonna need to do is we're going to need to find a way... We're going to need to find a way to get the gold stored, the gold from the stored area right over here to somewhere a little bit more useful. What I think we're probably going to end up doing is sticking down a big old factory right over here. And in this factory we can process some stuff. Maybe that involves gold production. Anyway, that's definitely an option. But what we need to make sure that we do is probably right about over here. Is we try and get this area set up so that we can get some research down. Now we need to get the research. What am I talking about? We need to get the steel plates from this tank. Well, either this tank or we need to ship the steel plates in on a train. To be honest, given the sheer huge number of steel plates that we're actually making, I think maybe we just want to set up a separate, like, collection point. Like, right over here. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Can I build research labs inside a factory? Must be built outside? Okay, the answer to that question is absolutely not. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, give me a setup for... this. Right. I'm going to take this all back. And we shall extend this out the way. Hold up. I'm thinking. What's the play here? Ideally, I want to delete this gold truck thing right over here. And we extend this for a little bit. We will need to find a way to get this set up, but that's not going to be the problem for the moment. And in fact, I think I do have an idea. Yeah, do this. And then take this back down. Okay, I'm not explaining this very well, but I think you can get the picture. Yeah, that gold train can just go back and forward a little bit. There we go. Over here. Now you can maybe see what I'm trying to get at. That probably doesn't need to be that big. Yeah, this is gonna look a little bit funky, but roll with me here for a second, folks. I feel like I say that with alarming frequency. So that can look pretty darn splendid there. And then this also needs to look pretty darn splendid. Let me plumb in the pipes first. There we go. And it's gonna be a sucky upper. Perfect. And why not? Ah, it's because of this, which of course is a bit of key power infrastructure. Fantastic. Just what you've come to expect from me. Key power infrastructure. Okay, so do that across there. And let's set up as many research bays as we possibly can. Within reason, of course. There we go, something like that. Yeah. And that there, that there, and that there. And am I able to find a way in which this works? Maybe a tank right over there. I think that should actually work. That does actually work. Okay, that's somewhat surprising. I'm glad that it does. There we go. Okay, so this is just going to be the gold tank filling area. I mean, look, if it works, it works, right? If it works, it flippin' works. Also, the reason that I'm doing this is just so that we have like somewhere for the copious amounts of steel plates to go, because we're burning through the steel plates at the moment, and by burning through, I of course mean constructing. I don't actually mean shipping away. Shipping away is what I would dearly love to be doing to the plates right now, but unfortunately I can't. This might tank our profitability just a smidgen, because we're going to be selling off, I mean, necessarily less gold in order to make gold go into the research labs. So we should be totally fine. We should be totally fine, given that we're making more money through steel plates anyway. I'm not worried. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. There we go. Okay, so now we should be feeding gold into all of these things, right? I say that we should be feeding gold into them all, but it seems like we're not. Well, we might just have to wait until a little bit of gold becomes available. Also, we're probably going to need to move a lot more gold. Yeah, we're probably going to need to move a lot more gold. Also, this setup right over here, this setup needs to change. The way that it needs to change, I mean, it needs a step conveyor, but that needs to be built inside, and I don't really want to convert this to an inside factory. So I think we're just going to have to... We're going to have to leave this as is at the moment. There we go. That looks much better. Okay, so we should be able to get loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of gold research done reasonably quickly. What the heck? That needs to not be in that direction. Yeah, that's a big old problem. Destroy the contents there. Destroy the contents there. This needs to only accept gold. Yeah. We can't have any other nonsense getting in with the research over here. Otherwise, we're going to have issues. 11,000. That is quite incredible. I am pretty darned happy with that. 8,000, we've blown past that. Gold fuel is next on the agenda. I mean, gold fuel was coal and gold. We could honestly make that over here. I mean, we do have a coal train. Currently, coal is being produced in the big old coal factory up at the back here. I mean, this needs modification for sure. We could definitely do with speeding this up. Yeah. Could definitely do with speeding this up. However, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at the moment, to be honest. It's not too bad. It could be worse. Yeah, could definitely look and feel just a little bit worse, but I think it's fine. Yeah, everything is working. Everything is working as intended. This area is working pretty much as intended as well. We are using more and more of our processed and refined coal to turn the coal into steel plates. So that's a bit of a bummer, to be honest. But we're still making a pretty decent amount of coal. And it looks like we're actually processing more of the coal as well, which is good. Okay, let's not worry about that too much at the moment. Coal, when we do eventually get round to sticking it down, we can stick it down over here, and it'll all be totally fine. Right. So you're going to be producing steel plate research forever, which is great. This is all looking good. I mean, we need more gold on the whole. That's what we need. There we go. Get a few more carts. How are we doing in terms of gold coming into the storage tank? Not too badly. Not too badly at all. Yep, nice. The gold in the output area is quite numerous at the moment, but that's fine. Yeah, okay, this is going to need to change. Excuse me. Go the other direction, thanks. Sorry. I'm going to need to go down a little bit further. There we go. Okay, that's unbelievably irritating. There we go. And try again. Try again. Just one last time. Fantastic. Okay, great. We've eked out all of the gold that we can possibly get out of that area. Doesn't look like it's had a massive effect on our finances. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, but nothing super major. We need a longer run for the unload stations on these crate makers here. Let me quickly just move this around a little bit. I think that we should be able to do that with relative ease. I say relative ease. There we go. There we go. Grand. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so if we do that, then that should theoretically mean that we're able just to pick up a few more crates, which is exactly what I like to see. Let's do something similar over here. We'll get a long thingamabobber, a long transfer tube. Transfer tube is the correct word that we should have used there. I say we. I should have used. Okay, you know what? Can I just extend this down there? Yeah, just extend that down there. And then get that on the pickup zone as well. Fantastic. Great. So skip every... If I skip you every one, that should be fine. Okay, we could maybe think about doing something similar over here, but it would be a little bit of a faff to get set up, so I'm gonna steer clear of that for a little bit. And instead, just sort of, you know, be thankful for all of the stuff that I now have. And can remark upon that for a little while whilst we wait for everything else to get done. Okay, research is coming along fantastically. It's absolutely swimming how fantastic things are going. How fantastic things are going. What do we need? Gold fuel. We need a lot of gold fuel. Okay, I'm gonna clearly need to up my gold fuel game. The way in which we do that, though, is a little bit of a question mark. Can I build a factory? Can I build a factory right here? I mean, can I build a factory? Sorry, can I build a factory on the threshold? And by on the threshold, I really mean, can I put a transfer tube through a door? Is that a possibility? Sure. Do two doors. I don't know if you get refunded doors. Can't build here? Yeah, didn't think that was the case. Right. Okay, I have an idea here. What I want to do is I want to get a ramp down this way. Yeah, ramp down here. Yet another door. If I do that there, am I going to be able to get a little squiggly track in here? It's darn close. I can go the other way. I can go the other way if I wish to. I kind of wish to. Okay. Out here. And will you curve around in a way that I'm happy with? You will indeed. Great. It will require a little bit of reorganization, but it's fine. And then we can just continue this around here for a little bit. Okay, so it's perfect. So this area is still going to store gold, at least for now. But I'm going to, hopefully, have a suck-off station. Can I even do this? Can I do this in the room? I mean, I can have a suck-off station right over here. and I can just suck off the gold into a pipe. Yep, suck off the gold into a pipe. Put the storage tank down there. Transfer tube. Yeah. That right there. That classified as that color. Okay, great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to prioritize the suction of gold. We're going to prioritize the suction of gold into this area. Now what we need to do is get a similar corresponding coal train. Thing is that we are very busy at the moment using up all of our coal for the purposes of making money. I hate it when that happens. It's just the worst. I mean, is there... I was going to say, is there any possibility that we get an extra source? I honestly think that I'm maybe making progress on this tank right here. I know we made some minor efficiency improvements over the course of the last episode to make this area work just a little bit better. But it does actually feel like I am making some progress on it. Which makes me think that maybe now is a great time to see if we can add any more production capacity to this specific line over here. What I mean by that is, why don't I mean, I've got two coal sources relatively nearby. I say relatively nearby. Relative is all relative, my dear friend. That's a crude oil resource, isn't it? Is that a crude oil resource? I suspect that might be. I don't have an oil derrick. I thought that was coal. I mean, it doesn't matter that it's not. Let's just get this set up like so. Right. Here's my plan. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's my plan. That needs to go vertical to horizontal to vertical. In fact, is that going to line up pretty much perfectly? It's so close, but it's fine. We can just get this done. All right, perfect. Yep, grand. And maybe I can just do this with two squiggly pieces. Two squiggly pieces was a stretch, to be honest. It was always going to be a stretch. But that's okay. Squiggly pieces disappoint me yet again. Let's see if I can maybe slot in a... Well, I guess first I'll just do those transfer tubes. Can I slot in a jumbo transfer tube? A jumbo transfer tube would be kind of nice in the fact that I can do a squiggly little something, if you know what I mean. There we go. Okay, so we get that over there. Great. Let's bump this up to level... Well, let's bump it up to level 1 in the first instance. There we go. And then let's bump that up to level 2. And now, theoretically, we should be able to make just a super jumbo... A super jumbo track, which will take the resources all the way over here and allow us to add more to get processed. Is that what's actually going to happen? Who knows? We'll have to find out in just a second. Okay, good. Do that. Height level 3, I believe, is the height that I require. Yeah. Is that still not allowed? Okay. That's still not allowed, apparently. That's still not allowed. Okay, wow. Don't really know why that's the case. I mean, I know it's the mountain. Oh, goodness gracious me. Really? This is unfun. Height level 3. This is actually height level 4, because technically I'm building across like a ravine at the moment. Okay. That does look a little janky, doesn't it? That's fine, though. Yeah, I think there's no other way to sort of decrease the height. So we're going to have to just come down reasonably quickly. There we go. Plonk that up to level 3. That's fine. And that's down to level 1. And that, I think, should totally suffice for all of our needs. Okay, grand. Let's go back down to level 1. I know I can technically toggle. I should be toggling. But I'm not a toggler. I can toggle between height level 1, 2, and 3. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Okay, let me see if I can... Let me see if I can get the appropriate sucking off station and sucking down station. There we go. And there we go. Okay, will this fit? Will this fit or will it not fit? Oh, come on. It's darn close. Almost makes me wish that it did originally start out just that one little block across. Okay, you know what? Let me build the belt where I can. Okay, I just left a little bit of extra track there just in case we need it in the future. Okay, now that should work. That's a blow station. That's a suck station. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, this is reasonably close by to this power area down here. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, great. Get producing. And bring that out there. Perfect. Now let's see if that gives us the extra production that we actually need. Don't know if it will. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, you get filled up. And now you go into ultra overdrive. Super, super fast. Lots and lots of highways. Again, this is sort of a bonus. We want to try and utilize all of this production, which we're not currently utilizing over here. Yeah, because at the moment it's a little bit embarrassing, honestly, how little production we're actually getting from this building. I mean, I wasted a heck of a lot of time. I wasted a heck of a lot of time getting this area up and running. We might as well take advantage of it. Anyway, so that's that taken care of. Now what we need to do is we need to find a way to get this coal all the way over to here, to that building. I mean, there's a conceivable chance that we just get another sort of highway. Yeah, so something like that. We got to be careful. We got to be careful about this though, because we don't really want to cross paths here. Oh, that works. That works like an absolute charm. That's really, really nice. Okay, yeah, do that. Can I get across here? No, this is gonna present a little bit of an impediment, isn't it? Claw track is in the way. I mean, what if there was to be a level 3? Yeah. A level 3 track all the way across here. Now, that looks fine and dandy, but in actuality, it needs to loop around and connect back to here, which I have pretty slim hopes of actually accomplishing. So I perhaps should think again about doing something like that. I mean, look, we need to get coal out here, and we need to be able to reliably produce gold fuel. There is no other option. There is no other option whatsoever. We need to get coal out here, so we're gonna have to do it, unfortunately. Okay, take this back a little bit. I think that I'm still gonna attempt to make this work. Right, grand. Toggle height number 3. I'm learning. That's right, I'm learning. Okay, and then come down to height 2. Can't build here because there is a claw track in the way. I mean, we can always go down to level 1. Right over here. Yeah. Always go down to level 1 right over here, and then we can always go down to level 1 below there, and we should be able to just enter... We should be able to just enter the coal at any points. Yeah, perfect. So we'll just bring it in. Bring it in over here, stick a doorway in. Oh, really? It's not lined up? Oh, man, I hate when that happens. It's just the worst. Literally the worst. Okay, so do that. Do that, and go out this door over here that I'm about to make. Oh, so confident in my approach. I don't even address the possibility that that might end up in failure. Cool. And honestly, I kind of just want to take the track the way back that I've already taken it. However, there might be a way to do this that doesn't involve me reconnecting this track up over here. It doesn't necessarily need to be like a round loop. Yeah, it doesn't need to be. It would kind of help. It would kind of help. But the back of this loop doesn't actually go... It doesn't actually go anywhere. Yeah, so it would come right here, down here. Yeah, it's over here, the train is at the moment. It does supply this area with coal. Honestly, maybe it's better just not having it as a single loop. Maybe it's just not better having it as a single loop. Yeah. That does mean that the amount of resources that we're going to be able to get into... this is a disaster, actually. Yeah, this is a little bit of a nightmare. Yeah, so the route that it's now taking is ridiculously long. And this is not good because we want it to prioritize... Yeah, we want it to prioritize delivery to coal production, which means that we're going to have to deliver to the coal production first before we deliver to this area. Right, so it is possible, I think, to do it in another way, but the reason that I wanted to do it this way is that we will absolutely, under all circumstances, prioritize fuel cells. Fuel production. Okay. Yeah, take that back a little bit. Honestly, I would kind of just like to maintain the height of 3. Yeah, if I maintain a height of 3, then that's gonna keep me good for at least a little bit. I can just come back on a sort of double layered approach, and then we can divert from that. I'm gonna need to take it back a little bit, but I think you get to see the point that I'm trying to make. The only question is, will I have enough space, and will I be able to get the ramps in? I don't think I will be able to get the ramps in. We could always bring the ramps in at a slight angle. See if that makes any difference. I do like a nice spatial challenge. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, darn, that would be so great if it did actually work. Yeah, because we ideally need to get this belt connected up right to there. That's the mission. That's the mission should you choose to accept it. I think the answer is to move this track. This is the steel plates track, which I built reasonably quickly and didn't really think about the consequences. What's the surprise there? What's new there, I hear you ask? There is absolutely nothing new there at all. And in fact, that is standard potato approach. Okay. There we go. Okay, so if we do that, then that makes it look a heck of a lot tighter, a heck of a lot neater as well, actually. And maybe gives us the space. This is gonna give us way more than enough space. I don't know why I was ever worried. Yeah, this is totally fine. Claw track is in the way? Is it? Really? Really? Okay, claw track's in the way apparently. Still don't think it really makes much of a difference, but okay. Happy days. And let's bump that up to 3. And let's bump that across there like so. Okay. There we go. This is now the most unbelievably encumbered delivery train of all time. However, it should work. So, the delivery is going to be done right over here. Have I maxed out, by the way, the number of carriages that I can get on a single train? No, I haven't, which means that I should. Also, we are definitely working back through this backlog, which is exactly where I'd like to be. But we now might actually start creating a little bit of a backlog because of the ridiculous nature of this whole nonsense. This doesn't need to be at level 1. This whole section can be level 2. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea why that bit of track there is level 1. Anyway, we go up to level 2 over there. I should probably have created a little bit of a better highway. Oh, whoops, and I also didn't connect the ends up here. There we go. Go in the other direction, would you? Perfect. Okay, let's get this set up over here. Let's get a suck-off station right there, and that goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. Perfect. Okay, so now it should deliver to the coal zone, and we shouldn't have any issues with that. It should just empty relatively quickly. I say relatively quickly. It's not really emptying that quickly, but that's fine. Again, this is all sort of bonus coal as far as I'm concerned. What we need to make sure is that we're not overindulging this production over here. And if that is the case, what I can do is I think I can maybe, yeah, here's what I'm going to do. Ditch that, and then get a... Ooh, I say that I can do that. I was thinking maybe I could put in a remote connector somewhere, but I don't think that that is now going to be possible. Sure, do that there. Alright. Fine. You know what? Let's just see how it goes. The whole train is going to be emptied pretty consistently. Let me see if it works. Am I now just not using any... Yeah, I actually am not using this area right over here. I'm not even using this claw train at all. There we go. Ditch the claw train. Yeah, okay. I like it how I'm not using the claw train. In fact, using the claw train is kind of like a crutch now. I feel like I've reached a point where if I can get away with not using the claw train, then that would be great. And that is great, should I say. Okay. And that can go over... That's fine. One extra is totally fine. Set that to orange. That's orange already. And that should just mean that we have a little bit of extra storage, which means that we should be able to get a little bit of extra coal production, which is just grand. This area needs fixing, but I mean, look, we're only using the iron to make steel plates at the moment anyway. We're not using it to manufacture much. This system is all working. Yep, we're getting a little bit of extra coal coming through, which is lovely. Means that we're moving slightly more resources, which is great. It's not perfect, but it's pretty darn close. Yeah. How's this working out? Not great, honestly. Let me rejig this a little bit. There we go. I think this should mean that we now have more things on the belts. There we go. It does indeed. I say that it does indeed. Doesn't actually mean that I have more stuff on the belt. Just means that I have a slightly different way of having things ordered. I think it'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. Anyway, that coal is too much. We've got too much chilling out over there, but that's fine. That can afford to wait for now. Anyway, the priority for now is to just make sure that everything is running smoothly and we get all the resources roughly to where they need to be. I think I'm going to be able to unlock the train relatively soon. 11,256 kilograms. Don't mind me. That's pretty darned good if I do say so myself. That needs to be classified as that. This is a transfer tube that is in the wrong direction. Let me get a suck station. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So now we're pretty much prioritizing all of our gold in the way of research. That's fine, to be honest. That's fine. That can sort of just chill out and exist. It's not really a huge priority to get set up. And now I would like to make a couple of combiners. Man, these combiners are just so great. I think that we can get the combiners set up in pretty much the exact same layout that we had before. I think the layout was that. Yeah, so if I do that, then we should be just grand. Yep. Man, feeling fast, feeling fresh. Okay, left, left, left. Right, right, right. There we go. Have we got gold to where it needs to be? We've got gold going where it needs to be. That's pretty darn great. I didn't do the transfer tube things over here. That's fine. Now gold fuel. I mean, where do we want to get gold fuel? Where do we want to get gold fuel? Do we want to sell it? Do we want to stick it into research tanks? I feel like the answer is research, right? I feel like the answer is most definitely research. Do I need to have multiple labs processing gold? Not really. I mean, honestly, I'm going to claim all of these labs right now. That will instantaneously give me access. I say instantaneously. It doesn't instantaneously give me access to the to unlock the freight train, but it gets me pretty darn close. Yeah, it gets me pretty darn close. I think I might actually be processing too much gold at the moment. How much gold do I actually need to process? Not that much. I've already processed more gold than I actually need. How peculiar. Right, let's start by ditching that over there. This area is going to make gold fuel. We need to try and get gold fuel connected to here. So I'm going to create one system. One system which allows me to move gold fuel from where it is to where it needs to be. Okay, yeah, let's take this up to level 2. Just for ease of access. Okay. Let's get a factory door right over there. Factory comes out there. Factory train comes out there. That goes over there. Perfect. I think I'm just going to try and make it easy. Easy to operate, easy to think about. Don't really want to go into too much complexity with this specific design. What I'm really looking to do is just have like a simple drop-off system. Maybe literally just one cart. Right. Can I get some... Okay, you didn't like that, did you, video game? You didn't like that. Can I get more? Sure. Is that okay? Yeah, 160 apparently. That's A-okay. We're good? We're not good. Is this not connected? It's now connected. Great. I don't think I needed whatever I just built, but let's just assume that I did for the sake of argument. Okay, wowzers. We're making gold. We're making gold fairly quick. Fairly quickly. And we should just be able to process all of this into gold. Yeah. Into gold fuel. It's looking good. Yeah, ditch that out there. Nice. Nice. Where's my steel train? Has my steel train been in a while? 98 out of 100? I don't know where it is. Ah, here it is. It does look relatively full. Let's see if it still goes to the desired location or if I've missed out a bit. Oh, also, I know what the issue is. I figured it out. I know why there's a problem here. It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense now. There we go. Okay, so now we are prioritizing production to gold fuel, which is great. And then we can worry about processing research for gold, because I don't think that we actually need any more gold. In fact, I kind of want to just ship out this... I kind of just want to ship out this gold fuel over here. Let me see if I can do something a little bit sneaky. Oh, I should unlock the train. I should unlock the train and just get that done and dusted. Oh, you know, I can't unlock the train because, of course, I don't have the points. Right. That'll work. That'll work. So now we're only feeding gold into one research lab. That's fine. Can I actually get an entrance points? Ah, I must have another entrance in close proximity. Yeah, I forgot about that. Could I do it over here? I can do it over here, but I mean, this is going to be an absolute nightmare. There's no way that I'm going to be able to fit a road through this highly congested area. So I can't really add any sort of extra road delivery capacity. That's just going to have to be a no. Unless I do something like this. I mean, that's only one extra block. That would be 2 extra blocks if I could get that to fit in. It's not going to be good enough, unfortunately. It's not going to be big enough. Can I move that back a little bit? I think I tried this in the last episode. I'm pretty sure that I did. Yeah. You know what, though? He might just have it. He doesn't have it. He absolutely doesn't have it. Okay. Look, just that's a write-off. Let's just hold out hope for hold out hope for trains? No. Any chance of no chance of that happening. Let's just hold out hope until we get trains. Look, I'm able to do that. That's gonna work pretty darn well. Let's get the minecart track, bring it out here. We'll keep it singular. We'll keep it singular. We'll keep it simple. We'll keep it concise. Yep. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a tank right over here. Grand. And I think I'm just gonna keep it simple. We're just gonna have one or maybe 2, actually. Yeah, I'll do 2 crate makers just on the off chance that we start making a ridiculous amount of gold fuel. Okay. I really wish that factories would count as conduits. The fact that they don't is frankly just irritating. But I mean, there's precious little that I can fix about that. Okay. Get that in over there. Let's bump up the number of carts that we've got. And so what we should basically see happen is the truck will go side to side and it'll just pick up however much gold fuel it can. Okay, let me see if I can do something like this. Let me see if I can, oh, what am I doing? Yeah, just skip every one. Skip every one. Skip every one. Will that work? Will that allow me to fill things up a little bit quicker? I don't know about that. I really don't. Okay, will this actually work? Is this gonna give me what I'm after? It does indeed give me what I'm after. Fan-flip-intastic. Okay. Across there. And across here as well. Again, this isn't really meant to make us millions. It's just meant to make me enough to be a relatively wealthy individual. Am I making money or am I losing money? I'm losing money. I'm losing money right now. I'm very much losing money. Because I'm making a whole bunch of ridiculously expensive, unbelievably ludicrously expensive gold fuel, and I'm just not shipping out anywhere near enough of it. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it'd be kind of nice if I could fill up the gold tanks that I've got over here. If I could fill up, yeah, if I could fill this up. I don't really need gold. I don't really need gold anymore. It's kind of, like, I don't need it for research. That kind of just struck me, to be honest. I don't need it for research. We've already blown past waterworks. All I need is a certain number of research points. So, you know what? Let's take this opportunity and run with it. So, let's move you over. Ah, you know what? Just go this way. Yeah, let me see what the best way of doing this is. What I'm trying to do, as I'm sure you can appreciate, is we'll leave that there for now and probably forever, because I will forever be needing gold to produce gold fuel. Okay. All right. Let's give this a bash. We should be able to store gold fuel, gold fuel, gold fuel, and gold fuel. Okay, so now we should box gold fuel up, right? I hope so anyway. We should box gold fuel up, and we should package it, and it should be put onto our regular service trains. Which I think is just about what we're after. I need more trucks though. Except I don't have the money. That's a bit of a problem. Why am I not unloading? Why am I not unloading this? What's the issue here, chaps? Why is this not functioning exactly as intended? This road pit stop isn't accepting anything. Right. I mean, the fact that we have this road pit stop over here, kind of redundant now, to be honest. Kind of redundant now that we have a much easier way to get all of the resources to where they need to be. And also the fact that this doesn't work is, I mean, it's a bit of a bummer, to be honest. A bit of a bummer. Just ditch this whole area, I guess, then. Ditch the whole area. It's not necessary. I'm not going to destroy that train, although I deeply wish that I could. Yep, I have absolutely no idea why that's not working. And I don't really want to find out, given that I am so darn close to getting trains anyway. Okay. Is there any point in making this a circular route? Not really. Thought about it briefly for a second. Yep. And yep. Take this back. Take this back. And yeah, make it just a little bit longer. Give me a little bit more space with which to work with. There we go. Okay, I think that'll work. I do hope it does anyway. Yep. Yep. And it's just one single bit of track too short. Right, now this area isn't working. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. This is indeed the problem. You know what? I think I might be able to incorporate both gold and gold fuel into this network over here. You know what I've just realized? I've just realized that I've made a terrible error of judgment. I could have just taken this track back a little bit. Okay. Right. I'm gonna attempt to redo this. I mean, this area just looks trash at the moment. Hold up. Oh, I thought I had that there. I thought I had that. Okay, right. Come around here. Do. Yeah, in fact, do that. Do that. Is there any way that I can go under there? Not really. That's fine. Suck up there. Yep. And then this isn't perfect though. This is far from perfect, to be honest. And that goes in there like so. Okay. And then we'll have in fact, would it be easier if we had a suck up station over here to connect this up? Yeah, see, look, we're not actually getting any of the sucking done with the gold over here. Yeah, so the sucking's being done in the wrong place, which is always, it's always a bit of a disaster when the sucking is done in the wrong place. Right. But you know what? I think we have to persevere. I think we have to persevere. So that should mean that we can effectively suck... We can effectively suck a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. And we can deliver both gold and gold fuel to the... I should claim all of this stuff. There we go. I can deliver both gold and gold fuel to the... to this specific processing area, because that's what I really want to be able to do. Yeah, you need to be set on any. You need to be set on any. You need to be set on any. So I should be able to process absolutely anything at all in this area. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if it works. I mean, this area needs more work for sure. I'm super unhappy with how it looks at the moment. Yeah. Ditch that, ditch that. Yeah. Any chance that I can get a ramp up here? No. Optimistic. But yet, didn't work. Yeah. Skip every 4. If I skip every 4, will that work? Hold on. Go the other direction. If I skip every 5. No. Because I want to prioritize this stuff over here. I just don't want to deal with all of the shenanigans that come with it. Also, need to get that set up. I can do this. I can do this with a special pump. Special pump. What am I talking about? A special transfer tube. A longer transfer tube. Yeah. See, I think this is for the best. It should return us to profitability. It might even get us a weight record. To be honest, probably not though. We need to get these trains. And I'm very, very darn close to getting these flipping trains. I just need to get a few more steel plates. And I'm over the line. There we go. Extend that a little bit so that we can actually let this last research lab get the appropriate things in the tank. Fine. You're researching gold. We need gold for the next oil derrick unlock. I mean, this has been just a bunch of sort of short-term solutions is what we've developed. I mean, that really is what we've cobbled together over the course of this episode. And don't get me wrong, I actually like what we've got going on right now. It seems to be working. We're getting a lot of sort of high importance shipping done. I mean, throughout all of this, everything seems to be working, which is really, really nice. It's just not working particularly fast, which is what's a bit of a problem. Yeah, you see, we're just not getting the gold off this train, which means that we're now going to be, yeah, we've got a massive gold accumulation over here, which is just bad. I tell you what, though, these combiners do a ridiculously good job at combining. Very, very good job at combining. Yeah, so the problem really is that how do we get gold? How do we get gold, at least having the opportunity to get into these tanks? And the answer to that is that I'm just not sure. Because we're sucking up all of the gold that we need in order to get this done, and then by the time that it gets to here, there's just nothing else. There's nothing else left to suck, is there? There's just nothing else left to suck. There's only a nub. A nub of what juicy sucking used to be available. But now there is nothing. Okay, I mean, leave that one with me. That's not a super high priority that we get fixed. I mean, this whole system works as is. It's fine. It's not bad. We've sort of boosted our coal production a little bit. How are we doing over here? Honestly, we could be doing better. We could very much be doing better. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a tiny little amendment over here. There is definitely a hard limit as to what number of claw train transfers and step conveyors can work with each other. Why is this not going? Excuse me? Okay, you wanna... Does that work? Or have you just decided not to work for some obscure reason? Okay. Okay, apparently I had that not set up correctly. Doesn't particularly matter. Is that now working a little bit better? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay. Across here. Across here. Let's see if that works. Pretty convinced that it won't, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, put that in there. I know I sort of had a setup that looked similar to this at one point. Now it doesn't, or now it I did change it around a little bit. But again, the whole aim of this is that we get a system which actually utilizes all of the refineries. To be honest, that seems to be doing a pretty darn good job. Apart from this refinery right over here, which still isn't being fully utilized. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, there we go. Does that work a little bit better? That should indeed work a little bit better. One out of 30 crates. That all looks fine. And yeah, okay. Do I need to get another one of these flipping things? Okay, there we go. Do that. Instead, though, switch this around. I feel like I'm making sense in my head, but that is about it. Okay, I mean that looks okay. That looks okay. I think we should see just a slight bump of efficiency there, so that means a little bit more coal, which is of course good stuff. Have we unlocked the train by now? I suspect that we might have unlocked the train by now. In fact, we might even have a bunch of stuff unlocked by now. Oh, thank goodness, we got the train. Oil derrick, we are oh so close to getting. The waterworks we can definitely do. I want to do the train. Unlock the flippin' freight train. Give the freight train to me. Okay, train loading silo. Okay, that's fantastic. Train exit. Trains pay you for their purchase resources as soon as they pass through the exit tunnel. Yes. Must be built near the train track entry tunnels if any others have been built previously. I mean, look, I haven't actually built any other train tunnels. So, I mean, this is gonna be the first train tunnel. I should probably make it somewhere where it's easy for us to get done. Let me see if I can do something like that. Okay. Train track. Is it just a simple case of connecting things up? It is indeed, I believe. What do I need to do? Do I need to just get a loading silo? Is that all that needs to be done? Is that it? Power connected? Is that everything? Is that all I need to set up? Apparently so. Apparently so. Okay, now here's a solution to the problem which I had earlier. Right? I'm gonna take this all back. This is all gonna be completely removed, right? And the reason will become clear in just a second. In fact, you probably already have a conception of exactly why I'm going to do what I've just done. I'm going to leave this connected up right over there so we can, we can refill the research lab. But I am actually going to reconnect this ridiculous track that I originally made out here. And what we're going to do is we're going to set the gold fuel. That's right, we're going to set the gold fuel up to be the first resource that we use. Fantastic. We're going to set the gold resource. This is going to be the first resource that we use on the train. Is that going to work? Nope. That is going to work, though. Great. And just like so. Just perfect. We got plenty of space out here. Only connects to straight tracks. That's... You have no idea how irritating that is. In fact, no, that's not irritating at all. Why am I talking in such negative, vibey tones? That's not even irritating. Even slightly. Look at that. I got it all fixed. Yeah, we should probably get more than one of these things. Yep. And let's get all these different bits and bobs together. That's the wrong type of track. I keep doing that. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, so if you're telling me that all I need to do is link this up and we got a train network, then sign me up. I am committed to getting that done as swiftly as I possibly can. Okay, is it working? Are we gonna have a train? Will the train come? How frequently do we get trains? We can minus that by 25 seconds. I don't know what the time is at the moment. Capacity use 5? What does that even mean? Who knows? Add a bunch of carts? That seems like the right thing to do. Okay. Yep. Extend this by just a little bit more as well. Get a little bit more stuff filled out, and that can go all the way down there. Yep, let me just see if this'll work fully. Okay. So basically absolutely every system that I've designed should prioritize research, right? In the first instance, it should prioritize research, which I think every system is doing. And then any of the excess should be immediately allocated towards stuff being shipped off. Like, just ship it off on trucks. Or, in the case of this area, trains. Right, now when are we going to get our first train? And I'm hoping that trains are going to be slightly more malleable in terms of the routes that they can take. It certainly looks like that is the case. So we're about to send off 100 units. How many... Ah, here it comes. You heard it. It was in the distance. Okay. It's quite slow, but I mean, don't get me wrong, it's valuable. Is there any way that I can get it to skip? There's no way that I can get it to skip resources, I don't think. It's just going to have to go along like this. Although, it doesn't look like there is any specific limit to... Doesn't look like there's any specific limit to the number of carriages. Although maybe there is. Maybe there's only 6. 6 carriages? I mean, it says that it's got a capacity of 5. I don't know what that means. I have absolutely no idea. No idea whatsoever. Maybe I need to space these out a little bit. I mean, however, the news is good. The news is very, very good. This looks and feels fantastic, and I want to see how much money I get from this. I mean, this might just blow my record out the water. Okay. Great. And disappear. And how much? 39,000. 39,000. 39,000. Wowzers. 39,000 after every single crate load. Well, that is just delightful. And to be honest, there's nothing stopping us moving the train track exit doesn't necessarily need to be... Yeah, if I put it over here... Oh, I see. So the corners for the trains are slightly more graded. And by slightly more, I mean substantially more graded. So we're going to have to leave it like that. I think I want to tech into trying to reduce the duration of trains. That seems like a smart thing to do. Train loading silo. I feel like I should get more train loading silos, just as many as physically possible. There we go. And suck up stations. Can I get trains to go through factories? That's the next question, right? Okay, so that is going to be a heck of a lot of gold fuel production. A heck of a lot of gold fuel production. That is for sure. Oh, that's great. That needs to be put on any. But now it will only be gold, as I've already highlighted. Yeah, in fact, you know what? We need to get something for our extra steel plates. Are we loading up on steel plates at the moment? We are indeed. We are indeed. Yeah, fine. Okay, is there any other way that I can get steel plates over to... I mean, currently steel plates are going over here, but honestly, I mean, if we've got a train entrance right over yonder, why not make like a ridiculously long train track entry route? Must have another entrance in close proximity. I mean, that's fine. Let's give that a shot. Let's see if we can do something like this. I have no idea if this is the right thing to do. It kind of feels kind of good, though. Okay. Are we... Yeah, we are a little bit... We're a little bit... Okay, yeah. This is not simply going to work. Simply not going to work. Okay, give me a train track exit over here or over here. Just somewhere. Okay, somewhere. And let me try and do what I'm trying to do, video game. I want to get an actual train to come out this way. There we go. That is straight up not going to work. So can I... Oh, see, this is the thing is that building train track is actually quite challenging. Who would have thunk it, eh? Okay. Build one over there. That's not even possible. Oh man. Oh man, I was so hopeful that building trains and building train tracks all over the mountain was gonna work, was gonna be my salvation. It still might be, to be honest. I think maybe I was just a little bit unambitious. That must just be it. Unambition. Okay. My thought process is as follows. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring it all the way out here, bring it all the way over here, bring it through here, train track exit. Can I put a train track exit in over here? Can I put in a train track exit in anywhere nearby? No, I can put it in over here though, presumably. There we go. It's not going to look nearly as cool though, which is pretty disappointing, to be honest. Right, so the route of this train will theoretically allow us to deposit all of the remaining, please work, all of the remaining bits and bobs into the, where is it? Yeah, the train loading silo. Train loading silos, which I absolutely cannot use because they're on top of iron deposits, which I really should care more about than I presently do. Okay, so once again, let's delete something which did look ridiculously cool. I can't build across the top of that. That's irritating. If I do that though, then that will allow me to get, yep, that in there, that in there. And that there, that there. Pick up, pick up. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That's working. Okay, that's good, right? That should work. Will that work? Will it work? Will it work? Will it not work? I don't know. I mean, we're prioritizing research at the moment. So I guess it looks like it doesn't want to work. But we can always take the foot off the gas in terms of research later. Alternatively, all I need to technically do is just ditch those two sucky uppers and then see if that allows us to deliver more resources to where they need to go. How are we doing over here? Honestly, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Looks like gold fuel is being moved very, very swiftly. Trains are definitely the way of the future. They are absolutely the way of the future. In fact, I would wager that maybe we want to change up our train setup substantially so that this entire area just works on trains as opposed to working on the junk, which it currently works on, the stupid trucks. Now, can I actually build a... Just give me a quick little test. I'm going to build a factory. Get a train entrance. Yeah, build a train entrance. Train entrance right over there. And a factory door. How convenient. Can I actually make this happen? I cannot build a train inside a factory. Right. Well, now I know. I feel a little bit saddened, but that's fine. Definitely fine. Okay, gold fuel is fine. We are absolutely sorted for gold fuel. In fact, we probably honestly need more gold. We're doing so darned well. We're doing so darned well. What is going on here? This entire area messed up the gold production. Wow. Wow. And so did this. We were doing so darned well up until the very end. Up until the very last hurdle. That was what slowed our gold fuel production down. Well, you know what? I'm pretty content with that as a point to leave it. We've unlocked trains. Can we unlock anything more? Almost, actually. Very, very almost. Very, very, very almost. Cargo rocket. Oof, goodness gracious me. Maybe we'll unlock cargo rockets in the next episode. Maybe not. I don't know. This area is a good area for fuel. I'm pretty chuffed with this. Are we making money at the moment? I think we are. We're making a ridiculous amount of money. We're not going to be making that ridiculous amount of money forever on account of the fact that, you know, we got a lot of resources. We got a lot of tax that we need to pay. However, I mean, we're at a record 3-month output right now. We're at a record 3-month output, and now that we've got a way to move resource around quickly, I think we're going to smash that 25,000 barrier. I don't actually think it's going to be that difficult to do. I think we are a little bit closer than I think, especially given that we're making a ridiculous number of steel plates. I mean, steel plates, I feel, almost could get their own train delivery network. Also, what is going on here? Yeah. The steel plates could almost get their own entirely separate delivery network. And we might just do that in the next episode. As in a proper delivery network, rather than like a bargain basement delivery network, which is what we've ended up with here. It's not that pretty, to be honest, is it? It's not that pretty. It's all... No. Doesn't look it. Where's my gold train? My gold train is busy unloading the contents and making gold fuel. Right. Well, anyway, ladies and gents, thanks as ever to my fantastic patrons who help make videos like this possible. If you're interested in supporting the channel, check out link in the description. See if you're interested. Hopefully you'll join me for the next episode of Automation Empire, where I very much hope that we will be able to fill the hoppers. And we can give this train a little bit of purpose, because he's a little bit lonely and a little bit lost at the moment. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.